We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now here it comes.
That's a ball.
Wacha has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This right here is a difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. from the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The center fielder, number 35.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Line to the right side. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Next up is Max Muncy. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. His career line against Waka, he's 0 for 8. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Stepping up now, Brett Beatty, trying to get him started again following the double play. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. It remains 1-0. Here's Jock Peterson now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's out.
In there, and it's even at 1. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And this will be fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So stepping in, A.J. Pollard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Marisnick comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
Batting it.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. And a ball, 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fastball in there. 3-2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. There's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping into the box, Will Smith. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Lux is off of first with 2 away. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number. Leading off the inning, Pete Alonso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Ball.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting 5th. No left fielder. Dominic Smith.
Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. Now batting, Corey Seager. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now the payoff pitch home. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here's a pop-up now. Alonso in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
1-1. Here it comes.
Ball, inside.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Inside, ball 3.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 3.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they're having troubles in 2 significant areas: on-base percentage and strikeouts, both of which they rank near the bottom of the league. One coach told me they're doing everything they can to make adjustments, most notably by having more patient at-bats. He said there are times to be aggressive early in an at-bat, but for the most part, we need to do a better job of working the count. We have to draw more walks and get into better hitters' counts. That's something to keep in mind as we watch them the rest of the way, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ball, that's in.
1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Ramos absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, number 2, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Kershaw into the windup. Here he comes on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ahmed Rosario is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts. The Dodgers skipper about his lineup's performance so far.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a ground ball to third. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down.
That's
2-1. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Marisnick is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. He drew a walk his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Cano, as in don't you know, part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract, and it's fouled away. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brett Beatty. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the pitch.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers.
And that's in there. 2-1. Looked at for strike 2. Kershaw looks in. 2-2 on its way. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Hit to third. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That's popped up, and this will land foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. To third. He's right there.
Strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. Two balls, one strike.
And he lays off again, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. LA's on top, 3-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dominic Smith. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So striding forward now, J.D. Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Wilson Ramos is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Kershaw comes set, and the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count.
And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Jason Shreve takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the New York Mets, number 47.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting, the center.
So here's Cody Bellinger. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Shreve has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Dodgers down in order. Digging in, number 2. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Fouled off. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and the runner back in standing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Rosario makes a move from first. Got him swinging. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jock Peterson, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive, still 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. So striding in, A.J. Pollock. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now to the plate, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lux, originally from the Badger state of Wisconsin. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Ready with the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Has a look, now the pitch. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And that misses 1-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Now the 2-1.
Oh, that's out.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Just hung in there on that one. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Outside, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Here's Jake Marisnick, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose his command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
Kershaw comes set. 3-0 on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 3-1. Full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball four. Digging in, number two. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's already walked two in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The set and the 3-1 pitch.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Ahmed Rosario will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's a pop-up now. Lux waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and score. Now in the box, Will Smith. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Justin Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Wilson, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Now batting.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Strike 2. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone into the upper tank. A solo home run for Corey Seager. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One for the Dodgers on the solo. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this will be fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Standing in, Max Muncy. He went down on strikes last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Here's another 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping up to the plate, Jock Peterson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, J.D. Davis.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And the pitch. Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Center fielder, number 16.
Next up from New York, Jake Marisnick. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Jansen comes set. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
4-2 the final score tonight. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw earns his 8th victory of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Kenley Jansen wraps it up with a save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 8-0. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen, his 23rd. The loss goes to Michael Wacha. He falls to 3-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Ready now, Corey Seager. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch.
I got a ball, 1
A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2-1 now to Mookie.
1 strike.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, for 35.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers leave 1, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Brandon Nimmo.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty D, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has that saying, it's getting late early, and Dero, they're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May.
I like that line right there. Yeah, without question, this team has played well the whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2.
3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact. Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
From the stretch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
First delivery to him on the way.
One and one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1. Fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers and 23 driven in. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. A.J. Pollock will be next. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
A.J. Pollock.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And it's fouled away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Here comes another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Popped him up. Smith has a play, and that ends the inning.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box, Will Smith.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Will
Here comes the first pitch.
Smith.
That's a ball.
Smith, a 25-year-old. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Justin Turner.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Behind 0-2 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jed Lowry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1. Nimmo Bats left, but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And now pitch on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Cano, as in don't you know, part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. 3-0 now. Jeff McNeil would be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike. Oh, that's low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0.
Hey!
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He drew a walk his first time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1-1 the count now. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. That misses 1-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play. The strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Line toward the alley in left center. Nimmo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Collins, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Center fielder, number 16.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. This is foul right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A leap here, but it ticks off his glove.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Standing in now, Will Smith, as he grounds one briskly to short. To second, there's Cano. On to first, a double play. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Justin Turner. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
That ball went out.
Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Corey Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The 1-1.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Corey Seager. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he'll hustle all the way over to first himself to make the play.
Up next to the Dodgers.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still no. Settling in now, Pete Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the match.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, J.D. Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The left fielder.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting, number 9.
Into the box, Gavin Lux, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a liner. Foul. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Alonso will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for L.A., and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Hit high and deep to right center. Bellinger is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That evens it up 1-1. Two and one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets go down. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "Oh, nice."
baseball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Foul. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. At the plate, Mookie Betts. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Mets looking to celebrate in Queens. Chris Taylor will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9th spot.
Third base, number 3.
Ross Stripling comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 24, second baseman
Robinson Cano, the next to dig in. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. 1-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. This is popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fouled off. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. One, 2 on its way. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
35. Cody Bellinger.
Edwin Diaz takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count was 2-1.
Shot toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Muncy hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty B, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when a game's on the line.
This is on the ground over to first. A play at the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. A.J. Pollard. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The third baseman, number 3.
Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Nimmo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Kenley Jansen enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Way outside. 1-2. Jansen has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Pete Alonso is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Ross Stripling wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. The Dodgers will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey.
Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
In now, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
Rosario.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Second baseman, Jed.
Here's Jed Lowry now. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's hitless in 6 tries. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lowry, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. And you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Popped up. Turner has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Muncy averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. On the season, Muncy possesses a slugging percentage above the 450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Jock Peterson is on deck. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Going back is the right fielder to the track, and that one is gone. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, when that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
That is 7. The second baseman, number 9.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lux, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Austin Barnes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air out to center field. Marisnik is under it, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 LA. J.D. Davis the next at bat. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Peterson. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
At the plate, Dominic Smith.
The left fielder.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Arias is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets do get 1 back, though, on the solo home run. We've played. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin.